My name is Chinkee Tan.
I see you on TV every Saturday.
Yes, I work for you for 9 years. Yeah.
I should call you on your program and say, hey.
Actually, I've been shouting out. You're not responding.
If you are here, then you are on the road to becoming wealthy and debt-free. Hi there, this is Chinkee Tan, also known as Mr. Chink Positive. Maraming salamat for tuning in. Today, I have a special treat for all the people who's watching and following this. Why? Bakit po? Bakit? Because I had an opportunity to meet no other than my bossing for 9 years. Walang iba kundi si MVP. Sino si MVP? Most valuable player? No, hindi. Si Manny V. Pangilinan. Oh, di ba? Oo, nung na-meet ko nga, sinabi ko, bakit mo na ba akong ampunin? Pero bago natin i-reveal at pag-usapan kung ano po yung natutunan po namin sa private meeting na ito. Grabe, guys. I just want you to really tune in, don't tune out, because isa po ako naimbitahan sa mga social media influencer na na-meet up for lunch ang aming bossing na si MVP. Thank you very much for Carlo Opre. Shout out lang to Carlo Opre. It was Carlo Opre who made this meeting it really happened, no? Actually, 9 years ko na tong hinintay at ngayon lang po to nagkatotoo. O mamaya po, i-share ko rin po sa inyo kung sino pa makasama ko po doon. So right now, ito po, bago tayo mag-umpisa, I want you to subscribe on this channel. Subscribe on this channel. Marami kayong matutunan about pera, how to grow money, how to protect your money, how to earn more money, and how to handle your money. So right now, let's go to the meeting with MVP. It was lunch in Makati. So, when I was introducing myself, kasi pinag-iisa-isa po lahat yung mga social media influencer. Nandun si Will Dasovich, nandun si Alodia, nandun si Marvin Hermo, at meron pa isang tech person, I think si Myra o si Myla, nandun din po. And when it came to my turn, okay, I was introducing myself. Ito po ang naging reaction po ni Bossing MVP. Panoorin po natin ito.
My name is Chinkee Tan.
I see you on TV every Saturday.
Yes, I work for you for 9 years. Yeah.
I should call you on your program and say, hey.
Actually, I've been shouting out. You're not responding.
Actually, natuwa talaga ako. Number one, I realized that he's watching the show on a Sunday on a regular basis, na hinahanap daw niya yung show na yun, and then he found it very interesting. At nung in-invite ko na mag-guest, nako, pumayag siya kaagad, diba? Sobrang, kaya abangan yan, ha? Abangan niyo yan. I-shoutout ko rin, sasabihin ko sa inyo kung kailan po ang guesting po ni Mr. MVP. So, para makita natin yung backstory, kung paano ba talaga siya nag-start, ano talaga ang kanyang pagsimula. Did he come from a rich family, well-off family, or a lower middle class family, or a poor family? Aalamin po natin yan sa interview na yan, kaya abangan nyo. And after that, yung nag-uusap-usap na kami, I asked nga during that time, I asked if I could share one of my books with them. Oo. Ito po nakakatuwa. Nung natanggap po ni MVP ang libro, ito yung tanong ni MVP, di ba? Tinanong ni MVP. At may tinanong siya sa akin, pakinggan nyo. Oo. Kung ano daw magagawa ng libro ko sa kanya, pakinggan mo kung ano ang kanyang tanong at ano ang naging sagot ko. Panoorin nyo to.
I write also books. Is it okay for me to pass out these books?
Sure.
Yeah. One each, please. Yeah. Diary of a Pulubi. Okay. And, yeah. Yeah, that book.
Yayaman ba kami dito?
Ay, sir, baka maghirap ka.
Grabe naman, no? Nakakatawa naman siya. He was so candid. And yun nga, sinabi niya, yayaman ba ako? Ay, grabe naman. Nagtanong ka pa, di ba? Nakaka-insult ako sa, yayaman ba ako nito? Di parang sinasabi ko, mahirap ka. Kaya nga, napasagot na lang ako na, sir, maghihirap kayo. Kasi it's the opposite. No, it's true, seriously, no, talagang, natuwa talaga ako that he also appreciated na, yun nga, what I'm doing for TV5 and Radyo 5. Even if I worked for him for 9 years, this was actually the first face-to-face meeting with him. At alam niyo naman kung gaano ka-busy itong mama na ito. Hindi ito biro. Ang dami niyang ginagawa, ang dami niyang kumpanya. At buti na lang, nabigyan kami ng chance to really makausap siya face-to-face. So, when the floor was open for Q&A, question and answer, hindi ko na pinakawalan ng pagkakataon. Ba't ka pa mahihiya, di ba? Ito ang unang tinanong ko. Panoorin nyo.
Sir, how to be you?
May tanong na.
I've been longing to ask this question for 9 years. No, seriously. I hope that I can invite you to our program. Yung sa show niyo.
Okay.
To share your
What is
story.
that, Sunday early morning.
Yeah, early morning. No, it's because it's really an inspirational show. It inspires people. That's the reason I know your life is so inspiring also.
No, but I'd like to join your show because actually it looks interesting.
Yeah.
When I wake up early, I switch on.
Yeah, thank
Try
you.
to look for you.
Yeah.
But you had the other show, no? On Isang?
Yeah, it's called Magbudget Tayo, teaching people how to budget. That's the second show that I have. So who do I contact regarding your schedule? Sige, later.
You could talk to him about my talent fee also.
Ex-deal na lang, sir.
Galing, nag-ego ka.
Siyempre naman.
May sagot ka.
You gotta be prepared, right?
Nakakatawa talaga, no? May light moment din pa talaga, ano? Di ba? Si Boss MVP, di ba? May light moment din siya eh. Comedian din eh. In a sense na nagpapatawa rin, di ba? Nung sinabi niya, may talent fee ba? May talent fee ba? Yan ang unang tanong niya. Pero anong sagot ko? Sir, ex-deal na lang. Biglang sagot po ni Carlo Ople, di ba? Yung nasa tabi niya, sinabi niya, buti may sagot ka kaagad, di ba? You know what? This is one thing I've learned. I hope that you can pick up something from this. The reason why I'm doing this video is not only for me to share to you my personal experience encounter with MVP, and not only for you to learn from his wisdom, kasi not everyone's given a chance to talk to him and ask him some questions. Even if you would have to pay him, he will not give you the time of the day, especially kung wala kang relationship, kung hindi siya nagtitiwala po sa inyo, di ba? And ito po yung sana ma-pick up nyo. This is one of the rule or what we call as key of negotiation. Before you go to the negotiation table, make sure you must already be prepared. Prepared ka na dapat for possible questions and answers. Talagang fino-formulate mo na sa mind mo. Kunyari, especially if you are in sales, you are in business, you are going to negotiate. Hindi ka pwedeng optimistic, hindi, bibili yan sa akin, makuklose ko tong deal na ito. No, you got also already project, no? And then pre-think in advance kung ano yung mga possible na mga tinatawag objection, frequently asked questions, dapat ready ka na. And actually, when I invited him, I was already prepared for some questions na tanungin niya ako. It's too early, kasi 6 a.m. I have already a ready answer for that. Pero nung sinabi niya na may PF ba, patawa rin, sinabi ko, ex-deal na lang. So, parang sa kanya, siguro, he finds this very witty, no? Natawa na lang lahat. So, this also applies actually in a job interview. Alam mo, pag ini-interview ko sa isang kumpanya, be sure that you know the company before you apply. Diba? Like for example, ikaw gusto mo makuha yung job mo talaga or project na yan. Kailangan alam mo na kung ano yung company na yun, ano yung industry that they belong to, who is their target market, what is the one thing that drives their economic engine to make them profitable, and how can you contribute? How can you contribute to their organization in order for them to really be more profitable? Always remember, when it comes to meetings like this, once in a lifetime meeting, you have only one chance. You have only one shot. Make it good. I have been waiting for this meeting for 9 years. So I was prepared for 9 years. Diba? Pero next question. Next question. May tinanong ulit ako. Talagang pasensya na, pakapala na talaga to. Tinanong ko sa kanya, Sir MVP, of all the companies that you have worked on, diba? Ang dami niyang kumpanya, diba? And I asked him, why do companies fail? Okay? And ito yung sagot niya. Yung parang, give you a gist, he talked about several industries that refuse to change and industries that has been doing the same thing over and over again for the longest time. In order for him to elaborate, let us watch this video.
Should we shut down our cement plants and just import because it's cheaper? If you look at it from a consumer perspective, we should do it.
Yeah.
Why do we have to make our own cement? I think the excess capacity in Vietnam, Thailand is at least 85%.
Wow.
Malaki yun. So theoretically, we should be importing the cement and then just shut it down.
That's
The
right.
sugar, ganun din sa asukal. The price of domestic sugar was almost twice as imported
Yeah.
sugar.
With rice also.
Kanya, anong gagawin natin pag ginawa natin yun?
But the problem is short term lang yun. Wala tayong long term.
No? In sugar, we have very high cost of production.
Mm.
That's a problem because the mills are very old, so the processing capability is expensive. But also the plantation, the productivity is very low, say compared to Thailand. So the cost of production drops. Ours, we've been doing the same thing for so many years, right? The variety is old versus new varieties which is more productive. We're not mechanized, so our labor cost. And problema ngayon sa labor sa sugar is that it was typically the sacadas that come from the neighboring provinces who go to Negros to harvest the cane. Ngayon, with the young kids emerging, they don't like to
Do it.
to work in the fields.
Yeah.
That's happening in the mining industry too. So the labor supply is shrinking, and yet the industry is not responding to that by mechanizing. Ano pa ba? Irrigation is not widespread. Fertilizers too, not widespread. So, it's a host of factors. So you unless, when the government speaks about the sugar industry, that the imports are a band-aid solution to the real problems in the industry. It's gonna take a lot of pain to solve it.
Alam mo, very revealing. Revealing in the sense, di ba? Industries that refuse to change will become non-competitive. So if you are not competitive already, if you are not updated, so what will happen? Customers will go to the companies who are updated, who are going to give their products, the right products and services. And then not only that, prices are high because of high labor costs. If it's labor intensive, sad to say, because of technology, we don't wish people naman to lose their jobs. No? Ang importante kasi as a business person also is not only keeping the right people, but also making the company efficient, at the same time profitable to pay the salaries of the people. Kasi pag masyado ka na labor intensive at di mo na ma-maximize, yung competition mo ay na talagang very lean and mean because they have already systematized and automated already. Maniwala ka, their prices will drop. But you cannot drop your prices because you have high overhead. Yun ang isang problema rin ng mga lumang negosyo na ayaw magbago. So if you cannot compete, you know what will happen? You will die. It's either we change or we become extinct. If we do not innovate, we evaporate. So with this type of thinking, so I asked him, Sir MVP, so how do you solve this problem? Okay, let's watch this video.
It's a variety of solutions, a host of solutions that need to be addressed. Now, do we have the energy? Is that the kind of energy we should put ourselves to fix the problem? Or do we just say, you guys shut down your business, we just import the sugar? Gawin din sa flour. Tignan nyo yun. As I understand it, because we're in the flour business in Indonesia, cartelized yung import of wheat. Kanya yung presyo binabayaran sa tinapay natin, mahal.
Mataas.
Ang problema, we're shutting down the cement plants, our cement plants, and the sugar industry. You put a lot of people out of work.
Alam mo, totoo yan. I was able to speak to a cabinet member before. Sabi ko, why don't you mechanize yung planting of rice so there will be higher production, cost of efficiency? Anong sagot sa akin? Mawawalan ng trabaho ng mga tao. So, parang shock lang ako.
Chinkee, it's happening. It is happening anyway.
You cannot stop it.
It is happening anyway. You young kids don't like to work in a mining operation, do you?
Definitely not.
Have you been to a mining camp? Especially if it's underground?
Ay, grabe.
When you go down, like in Philex, in Pagkal, in Baguio, when you go down a kilometer deep inside the earth, you don't know, there could be a typhoon blowing across Baguio, and you don't have a clue what's going up there above ground. So, yun ang buhay ng minero. Kanya nakikita ng mga anak nila at saka mga apo nila. So magiging nurse na lang ako, caregiver, hospital and restaurant, HRM, mga ganun-ganon. Ganun eh. Nangyayari naman yun eh. So we have to upgrade our skills to get these guys out. But in the meantime, you mechanize, you take over the lowest labor component of your industries.
Oo nga naman, no? Come to think of it, wala na talaga ngayong batang magsasaka. Diba? Kung if you look at the farmers, and I was given an opportunity also as one of my clients yung nagbebenta ng mga tinatawag na fertilizers and mga hormone, tinatawag na growth vitamins for mga plants at saka yung mga pesticides. Alam mo, makausap po mga farmers from 50s and above. Wala na ako nakikitang 20s or 30s. Ganon din po sa mining. Wala na ako nakikitang batang minero. Lahat ng ginagawa, pinag-aaral na nila. No? Pinag-aaral na nila at sinasabi ng mga farmers at saka ng mga minero, ayaw kong maging katulad ng anak ko kung ano yung ginagawa ko dahil sa hirap ng buhay. So in other words, lumiliit ang workforce. So sooner or later, the industry will die. Because they cannot hire anymore the right people. Because the people who are already old, even though they want to work, but they cannot physically already handle, di ba, yung workload. So, yun nga yung parang na-discover ko. Ang galing. It's a very good revelation. So, my question again also, may isa pa ang question. What is one important business practice that MVP learned, okay? That we should also learn on how we can adapt to what? Change, di ba? Ito po yung yung na-realize ko rin eh. One thing that you cannot really stop in life is what? Change. Tama? One thing that you cannot fight is fight what? Change. But instead of fighting change, resisting change, we should learn how to adapt with change. So ano yung key para sa mga taong mawawalan ng trabaho, 'di ba? Pag na-automate na, 'di ba? Automated na. Paano na mawawalan sila ng trabaho? Grabe. Like for example, hindi lang 'yan sa makikita mo sa mga fast food chains right now. Like from McDo or KFC, kung makikita nyo, may kiosk na po sila, may kiosk. You punch in the order, and then once you punch in the order, you go to the cashier, wala ka nang bibigyan ng order, babayaran mo na. Babayaran mo na lang. So in the process, alam mo nyo mangyayari? Mababawasan po ang trabaho ng mga tellers. Tama? Paano na kung nawala ka ng trabaho because of changes? The key is this. Listen, the key is to learn new skills. Learn new skills. Upgrade your skills. Diba? Dati ka magsasaka, ngayon hindi ka na magsasaka, mag-aral ka ng bagong skills, upgrade mo yung sarili mo para magkaroon ka ulit ng trabaho. Hindi pwedeng nabuhay kang ganito, mamamatay kang ganito. That's one thing I've learned. And through the years of my career, from sales, and then from a concert producer, then I became an artista. From an artista, I became a networker, a direct seller. From there, I became an owner of the company. And from there, I became an author. From an author, I became a speaker and a TV and radio personality. So in other words, one thing that is constant is change. So I upgraded my skills. So one thing I've discovered in life, especially if you are from 25 to 45 and you're watching this, in this world nowadays, there's no such thing as what we call permanent employment. But there's such a word called permanent employability. You make yourself so valuable in the organization that the organization cannot afford to lose you. Ito yung tanong ko sa iyo right now. My friends, before we continue, ikaw, open ka na ba for change? If you are running a business right now, are the business and products that you are marketing is still relevant to the target market you want to reach? Or are the process and systems that you are using, if you are in operation, still effective? Or are the people that you are working with, if you are a manager and HR, people you're working with can easily adapt with change? Or if you are, let's say, a producer, or let's say you are a business person, is the product, or is it producing the results that you want in your business, in your career? Is the job that you have right now still relevant 5 to 10 years away from now? Diba? Ito yung mga question eh. So, my friends, my question to you right now is this. Do you want to have a fallback? Diba? Because of constant change. The best way for you to have a fallback is to have a second source of what? Income. But right now, you are saying, as I'm telling you this, no? Huwag kayong mag-tune out, ha? Kasi importante itong sabihin ko. Sinasabi nyo, gusto nyo, may plan B kayo, pero hindi mo alam kung saan. You don't know how to get started. Alam mo, suggestion ko, you can start a sideline business, a sideline opportunity. Diba? Just in case na mawala yung main source of income mo, meron kang plan B. Always expect the best, but prepare for the worst. That's how I think. That's how MVP also thinks. So if you say, Chinkee, I want to start a business but I do not know how, may good news po ako sa inyo. What if I can help you to start your own business from scratch? What if I can teach you the ABCs of starting your own enterprise, your own brand, your own products, your own services? Will you be interested? Good news is this. You don't have to come to my physical seminar, physical room to learn this. Even if you're an OFW, you can learn because I have created an online course called Juan Negosyante. Juan Negosyante, how to start your business from scratch. In this course, I will teach you how to spot for an opportunity, how to start your own business, how to brand your product, how to market your product, how to position your product, how to sell your product. So what are the things that you should avoid in order for you not to lose money in your startup? And what are the things that you should do in order for you to become successful? So if you are interested in this online course, all you need to do is join me. And then the question is, may investment ba? Yes, it's an online course. So how much the investment? Normally, if you attend this type of session, it will cost you thousands of pesos, 10,000, 5,000 pesos. But the good news, we want to make it affordable for everyone. Kaya it's called Juan Negosyante. All you need to do is just invest 799 pesos. Yes, you heard it right. It's 799. So if you want to be part of this, all you need to do is just type the word called Nego. Type the word Nego, N-E-G-O, right now inside your comment box. And after this broadcast, I will send you a link so that you'll be able to enroll and participate. Type the word Nego right now. But before we end, okay, that's only the end of the first video. On the second video, may second video pa to. Actually, this is, I think, 3 parts or 4 parts, no? Second video, may tinanong po naman ako sa kanya. O, ano po yung second video? Ano naman ang root cause ng crime and corruption dito sa Pilipinas? And how can we solve it? Meron siyang sagot. Ang sagot niya is a very simple and profound answer. Nako, don't tune out. Okay, panoorin niyo po yung part 2. Abangan niyo na lang po. Kung hindi niyo pa nakikita, please go down to the link. Okay, the following day, makikita niyo na po yung link for the second video. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you like this video. And if you like also this video, yung natutunan nyo, please share it with other people. Thank you very much, and also comment down below. Bye! Thank you for watching. If you want to keep on growing and to stay inspired, subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified. Always think positive.